Hiya there and welcome to Lakey Collectibles. Right, today what I'm going to show you is something which I'm about to put on eBay, but if it's still a video and my eBay sale's completely, gone and dusted, just watch this for reference or whatever. Basically, I've been out today and in a second-hand store we came across some unusual bits and bobs, WWE, old 1990s figures. What we have here is something really unusual, and what's unusual about him is he's Greg the Hammer Valentine, but he's based on the prototype version. I don't think he is an actual prototype, but what's weird about this is a lot of people make custom ones, and they always have the arm on this side. And if you were going to get a normal Greg the Hammer Valentine, that's exactly what you'd do. You would just customise him, and it'd be that. The arm is on the different side, and what makes it unusual is the original picture of the prototype when they were going to release looked like his arm was meant to be on this side. But then people are saying that that picture was a mirror image, so his arm would have been that way. So is this a really good fake, sculpt, whatever, and someone many years ago, this fake must have been done, if it is a fake for that matter, and they would have put the arm how the picture looked. But later on people have said that the picture was a mirror image, and now new fakes have always got the arm that side. And the other guy on YouTube who's saying he's got a £13,500 prototype, if you ask me, that is a fake also. Right, the reason I say his is fake is the one on the Toys R Us advert didn't have dots all over it and whatever. It did look more like this figure does than his prototype. You can see what's unusual about this figure. It's very crude, the way it's done. It's not clay, it's actually plastic. Well, it's a resin. So that is this version of Greg the Hammer Valentine. Also, what I find quite bizarre with these figures I've come across today, and this guy had a Kerber box full of these, is Honky Tonk Man was also in there. You can see Honky Tonk Man. No one fakes Honky Tonk Man unless they put him in a red suit, because he's just a common figure. Why has someone gone to the effort, if they have faked these, of faking them? So are they prototypes? Are they test copies? I have no idea. I really don't. But also the weird thing about these figures is, if someone was making these, why aren't they plastered all over eBay? There's no Google images of a fake or a copy. One of these you can buy as a kit. I've looked everywhere, done so much research on YouTube, Google. There is not another fake one which looks like that. They've always got the arm the other side. This has no Hasbro stamping, so no one's just got a normal Hasbro figure and started this. Really weird, but weird thing I don't understand is someone must have had either the factory, I don't know, or a customizer, I don't know, would have had to put the time and effort to build his arm that side instead of that side, because as I say, you could have just got a Greg the Hammer Valentine figure and just built all these clothes onto him, but then his arm would have been that side instead. So very weird to have his arm this side, which is just like the original picture showed. But if it is a mirror image, that original picture, which there's some debate over, then that would make this a fake for definite. But I'm just completely confused. I understand why someone would make a fake of this figure, because it is so rare. Accordingly, there's only supposed to be one in the world. But if this was real, trust me, there's at least 10, because there was a Kerber box with about 10 of these in. So, the mystery of it is, why would you go and fake him? What I believe, and someone's going to say I'm completely wrong, a lot of prototypes turn up in Birmingham, which is in England. We had a Kenner factory, Hasbro factory not far away. Star Wars figures were made. I have got so many weird prototypes. It's unbelievable around Birmingham. They do look like these were basically, can you see them? That's how they came. Like resin. These are just like resin kits, like modelers make and they paint. Come just like that. But these look to me like they were ready to go on the production line and to be put in packs of tag teams. Because they just do. Something just doesn't seem right. I know all this hoo-ha, and hopefully I have uncovered something here, I don't know. But these look like they were about to go on a packet. Who knows, right? Hasbro could have even sold the licensing to some Chinese company or whatever, and they got the moulds from the prototypes and they were going to put them out on 99p shops. Who knows? But I don't know why someone would go and make a copy of Honky Tonk. That is the biggie mystery, because he's common. Greg, I understand. You just would not put the time and effort to make something this good. But with prototypes, if anyone really understands prototypes, you tend not to have the company's name it doesn't appear until basically the copy is virtually at the end. So, you know, that's one of the ways which you know you've got a fake Chinese prototype and stuff like that. These have no copyrights, no markings. Quite unusual. But they've been moulded from something. I just don't know what. And I've done research and I still can't. Every time I research these and put these in Google, the mystery just gets bigger. But you can see they're quite crude. Definitely, you know, Hasbro moulds. I have no shadow about that. These original Hasbro moulds, they're not, you know, customised, but the painting could be hand done. Just really, really bizarre. Now, the only thing I can think of is maybe 20 years ago when these come out and they were really hot. Did a company, you know, Forbidden Planet or, you know, that type of thing, go and make some of these for collectors and they were sold at toy fairs or something, you know, under the table type of thing, not licensed. I honestly don't know. But the bizarre thing is, if someone's got a mould for these and they were just done like this, and people knowing how much even his worth as a custom, why aren't these getting churned out and all over eBay? So something is weird about these figures and I haven't quite figured it out. I did not make these yesterday, and as I say, there was a box of these and a box of these, and there were also some Bret Harts in there and some Mounties. Unfortunately, the guy wanted so much money for these, but I could only afford two. So I brought two and I've listed them on eBay, and hopefully someone finds some interest in these. But to have a fake, as I say, with the arm of that side instead of that side is really bizarre, because all the customs I've seen on Google, the arm is always out that way and that side. So it's in reverse to what all the fakes look like. Very bizarre. So I hope someone can leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever to my channel, and give me some idea. Has anyone else got one of these weird ones? I have no idea. The quality of these, I would say, is what you'd expect, you know, in one of these cheap shops, like a bargain shop, 99p shop. It's that type of quality you'd expect, you know, some dodgy, you know, fake WWE superstar type logo and two of these in a pack. They look like fake Chinese figures, but you can tell they're Hasbro moulds. And he is not copied off a figure, as I say. All this is a new sculpt. Really crazy. And there's no springs in them. They literally are moulds like this, which, as I say, look like resin model kits you'd buy from a model shop and paint. What you have to do, if anyone does buy this on eBay, what you're going to have to do if you want to build him and make him, the filings aren't actually perfect. You will have to slightly sand them down, which also makes me think they're a little bit like hard copies of prototypes, but I cannot confirm this, and everyone will probably say I'm wrong, but there's just something not right about these figures. And collectors and whatever, they can say what they like about certain things. I've been doing models and everything for 30 years and I can't get my head around these at all. No one has just made these in their shed, but I don't know if a company has managed to do them and then they've mass produced them. Don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Bye bye.